Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter. Now, I've been playing around with this deduction space, and I found some new connections. First off is violence, which is George Hurst's special job is undoubtedly associated with violence if he took his rifle with him. And this other one is George Hurst was interested in the special education program, but nothing more. And then George Hurst collected information about the paupers and the lords involved in the special education program, which looks to be the case. So we're going to go ahead and put that one down. And looks like that created something new. George Hurst knew about some of the people who had gone missing from the special education program. Interesting. Now, is there anything else here? No return. I mean, we could go ahead and say Chancey's still alive. Let's try that one. But maybe that's not the case. I'm still going to go with last chance, because that seems to be he would have made sure that it was handed off, and the rifle is missing, and that gun oil smell is still relatively fresh. So we're still here in George's secret snack chamber, and we need to sneak into Lord Marsh's house, provided we don't get dealt with here, and find out what exactly is going on. And I think we already checked that area. I don't think there's anything else here. Let's use special sight. No, I think we've found everything that we need to. So let's get out of here. Toby should be watching the door. Hey, Toby. Who's a good boy?
Brave Toby. Best nose in the British Empire.
You're damn right. So, let us go ahead and do a little bit of quick travel here. Back to Marsh's house. And we're going to have to get some more of our metal gear on. So, looking at our info, this one right here, this military badge, I'm kind of curious if it matches the sigil for the hunting club that, what was his name, Reuben Fisher had on his vest. I'm trying to remember that, but looks like we're here.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You must play the role of the conscientious doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
You love him. You know you do. So probably sneaking in through the front door is not advisable. So let's see what can be done about sneaking in through the back. He doesn't seem to have any guards or anything, fortunately, so that'll work out to our advantage. Avoid the windows if at all possible.
The window is firmly shut.
Well, crap. Use lockpick time once again. I have no idea how I did this last time, so we shall see what happens. Fair enough. Still have no idea what I'm doing there. I will assume that everything went according to plan.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh. Oh, I was it Watson, or Watson, excuse me.
Can you please not?
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Sorry about the priceless Ming vase.
Good job, Watson.
Now then, let's go ahead and take a look. We got a painting hanging crookedly and fingerprints. Ooh. What do we got?
See how hard to crack this safe is.
Probably another mini game.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Well, since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
It's the same
No,
symbol.
please, Doctor, I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Uh-oh. Oh. Well, this probably isn't his office.
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here?
Oh. You've been caught. Whoopsie. So we had to find a...
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Hide back behind there. There we go. Yeah, but it's definitely the same symbol as on that medallion we found. He seemed frustrated and peaked, and he didn't notice that the picture was down. That's nice. Let's double check and make sure that everything is good.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter. Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
Ah. Oh, look at that. Poor lion. Now, let's try this again. Rotate the safe dial and locate the area of clear sound feedback to confirm the correct safe combination. Ooh. Oh, do we have to look for loudness? Wait. Let's see that. Ooh, wait a minute. No. Want to escape out of that. Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay. So we need to look for complete silence. Was that the case? Now, oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and exit out of this anyway. Fortunately, it didn't take me. I was wondering if it was going to take me to the screen or not. Rotate the safe dial and locate the area of clear sound feedback. Clear sound to confirm the correct safe combination. So we're looking... Oh! That's one. Interesting. Oh. Got to be very, very careful with the listens here. Got it. Okay, that wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it'd be. What do we have here? I so admire all of these paupers. They seem to me such a breath of fresh air. Communicating with them is such a pleasure, and they are so smart, not like us. Perhaps it is they who should have been lords, and we the simple commoners. I wonder if that's sarcasm. I got some money.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
Dear Lord Marsh, on November 7th, our meeting starts at Grunston's Oak. I've attached a map to this letter so that you may find the place easily. Lord Collins. Stellar. And it looks like we have invitation, inveterate hunter, wound. Well, that didn't work. The Quartermain Club, though, makes a new connection. Lord Marsh and his friends are skillful and experienced hunters, which means they definitely know how to kill. And invitation and the wound are not connected, but we have the invitation, though, which is needed. So all the pieces are coming together, little by little, slowly but surely. Now what is this? Dear Lord Marsh, thanks to the special education program, my life has been changed completely. I didn't know I didn't know how to thank you, so I picked you this flower. Thank you. You have a flower? And what we got here? Dear Lord Collins, it's clear to me that we could learn a great many things about running the Empire from those whom we trample underfoot. These same people whom we leave destitute and starving in the shadows of our own cities, at home or abroad. See, it's hard to determine the tone in how some of those letters are written. To this day, and by my estimation, the special education program has saved over 200 individuals from the gutter and elevated them to help form and support the critical foundations of our prosperous empire. This is largely thanks to the wisdom and foresight of Lord Marsh, who is a most progressive and wise politician. He has carried out a great deal of work in this field while ignoring the critics and any hindrance from his arrogant colleagues who were so set in their ways. I wonder... Wait a minute. Oh, I don't get to see what was in the packaging there. Well, curses. But I guess that is everything that we can look at here. And it's not giving me another opportunity to look at the desk. Dang it. Well, let's go ahead and sneak out of here then.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
That's not a lie. Oh. Fast hands, Watson.
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
So, is there anything new? Any new clues? No, just the invitation and the wound. Guess we'll have to figure the rest of that out later. And Watson's looking over his notebook as well. What was Holmes reading? Was that Practical Fatherhood? I didn't see, and the game's still loading. Political letter. What was it? Practical Parenthood. Poor Holmes. So. Hello? Oh. What's the prognosis there, Watson?
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill.
I can't really say anything. When I have the flu, I would prefer the best painkillers money can buy.
Let's study it more closely.
Set focus. Oh, how about that?
Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope.
Alrighty. So let's use this. Science!
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
Carbon, acid alcohol, methylene blue. I know nothing about science, so...
I need a pipette.
Oh, do you? Ah. Sure, let's try this. Does it ruin the sample? No, doesn't look like it.
Let us apply chemicals to color the sample.
Oh. Maybe we need more than one chemical. And blue.
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope.
Now, let's take a look-see. Examine the stain in detail and look for unusual elements. That's unusual.
A mycobacterium. It appears that Lord Marsh is seriously ill.
So he's pretty much on death's door.
Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
That's true enough. Don't want to get anyone else sick. So, where do we go from here?
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
Ah.
See you soon, Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
Good reading.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
Do we have to question her?
I can't wait to tell all my friends about this.
Apparently not.
Well, well. Sweet slumber after a hard-working day. On my pillow.
Yep, you get used to that, being a pet owner. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, wait a minute. We can look for Wolfjack, huh? Marks and symbols. Divine Syndicate. Butler's Pawn Shop.
That's not the one I need.
Merchandise marks, Royal Potato Cans.
That's not the one I need.
The Divine Syndicate. Badges and medals. Wait a minute. There it is. A wolfjack is half wolf and half rabbit, and was used by the Lovat Scouts as a self-descriptive nickname. The Lovat Scouts formerly became the British Army's first marksman unit.
Here it is.
So they're marksmen. Interesting. Now, Grunston's Oak. That is a place, so... Technology, history... 100 legendary English oaks. Grunston's Oak is a strange and mysterious tree that grows in Epping Forest. The origin of its name is unconfirmed, although there are many legends and fables connected with it. Some people say that over centuries, witches performed their ceremonies near this tree, and these rites have assured that whoever may touch the trunk of Grunston Oak will be cursed for all time.
Here it is.
Spooky.
Cranston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
Indeed. Okay, let's go ahead. We got that good. We need to make some deductions here. Lovat Scouts and the wound. And looks like we don't have anything else in that regard. So, hopefully we can make another connection here soon. I think that's it in terms of clues. So we probably
It is thrilling.
need to head over to that park, I would assume. See if there's anything else that needs to be done here. Nope. Well then. Let us go ahead. Do we have a new travel location? Tuberculosis. Well, we could go ahead and just, I guess, maybe talk to Lord Marsh. Can we? Is it going to give us that option? Investigate the appearance. Yeah, we don't really have anything else, so...
I won't disturb Lord Marsh without a reason.
Oh. Oh, we used the map. Okay.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
There is so much to do here in this game, like in terms of all the mini games and such. I love it. So, probably the forest is our best bet. And this is a hand-drawn map. Gotta love those. I wonder how accurate this map is in terms to London in general. And gotta focus here on the little nooks and crannies. Grunston's Oak. Now, chances are this is going to be in one of the wooded areas, and it's going to be in a smaller road than what we've seen. Wait a minute. Is that... Oh, it's right there, staring me in the face. Sorry.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need to hurry if I want to find out what's going on at the forest.
Indeed. I wonder what Watson...
Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has lots of exciting stories to tell about his life in London. It would be so romantic.
You're in elementary. Elementary. Complicity, reasonable, lost. Complicity. Let's try acting reasonable.
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you alone now.
And do we have more? Ah, the map and the invitation. There we go. Yoink. And that should... Bam. Lord Marsh and his companions entered the forest that was indicated on George Hurst's map to hold a meeting. So, that's not particularly good, especially if he's a marksman. He may try to snipe some people. That's a possibility, at least. So I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. We are going to head to Epping Forest and see what exactly is going on here with George Hurst. And we'll do that in the next episode. I want to give it as much attention as I can. So, hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm really liking the fact that you actually have to do detective work in this game. It's very cool. I also really like this interpretation of Holmes. It seems to be a nice combination. He's salty without being overly so. And he comes off as very realistic, which is very cool. But hope you guys enjoyed. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.